Hello, my name is Yesenia Ponce, and in this proposal, I'm trying to encourage the Roadrunner Food Bank to promote their food rescue program in hopes of gaining donations from restaurants. So, what is the food rescue program? It's a program run by the Roadrunner Food Bank. It aims to reduce the amount of food in New Mexico that goes to the landfill while also providing it to our food insecure neighbors in need across the state. The food rescue program collects fresh food donations like meat, dairy, and produce, and provides nutritious meals to those in need. It's a wonderful program that actively does something about issues in our community. Food waste is a serious problem that negatively affects our environment. Not only is it a waste of resources, it also pollutes. When food isn't consumed or used, it's a waste of the resources put into it, like water, gasoline, land, labor, etc. One might think that since it's food, it'll have some sort of composting effect. It doesn't. In fact, it produces methane gas. The USDA states that food is the single largest category of material placed in landfills, where it will contribute to methane emissions. It's unsettling that the one thing we throw away most is food. Food insecurity is also a serious problem in our community. Feeding America estimates that there are 271,210 people facing hunger in New Mexico, and of them, 99,100 of them are children. To put those numbers into perspective, that means that 1 in 8 people face hunger and 1 in 5 are children. That's equally, if not more, unsettling as the amount of food that goes unused. New Mexico can be a better place and live up to the nickname Land of Enchantment in all areas, like its environment and its citizens' quality of life. Food waste and its effects aren't a problem that just the Roadrunner Food Bank and restaurants can take on, but they are some of the most capable. The Roadrunner Food Bank has been in service since 1979 and is a member of Feeding America. They have many volunteers and resources like space and transportation. By promoting their food rescue program to the community and restaurants, the food bank can make more of a difference in the environment and feeding hungry New Mexicans. While the Roadrunner Food Bank promotes and encourages non perishable donations through fruit drives, they rarely promote fresh perishable donations. It's truly a missed opportunity as they do amazing work with fresh food donations through their food rescue program. The Roadrunner Food Bank has partnered with grocery stores, farmers, and food industry entities like manufacturers and distributors to rescue food that won't make it to shelves. The Roadrunner Food Bank also has many partners like schools, shelters, soup kitchens, and senior centers that help distribute food. They do a great job at collecting donations and helping feed hungry New Mexicans. However, they are losing out on large amounts of donations from restaurants. The food rescue program isn't currently partnered or working with any restaurants. Here in Albuquerque, there is an abundance of restaurants, and with that comes an abundance of food waste. While restaurants might know about the financial losses that come with food waste, they might be ignorant or oblivious to the harm food waste does to the environment. Restaurants might not know of the benefits and resources available to them that can help them donate their unused and excess food. The problem is awareness. The Roadrunner Food Bank, through their food rescue program, can rescue more food and feed more hungry New Mexicans. The food rescue program is something the community, specifically the restaurant community, should know about. At the moment, the only place that has information on the food rescue program is their website. Unless people are going to their website, they won't know about the program. Even then, there is no guarantee people will click on it or know it's something they can participate in. The Roadrunner Food Bank can reach more people and raise awareness about their food rescue program, environmental effects of food waste, and the benefits of donating by promoting it. If the Roadrunner Food Bank doesn't promote their food rescue program, they could hinder the program's growth and continue to miss out on donations. They could also miss out on making more of a difference in food insecurity and environmental effects of food waste. The plan is for people and restaurants to know about the food rescue program. There are a variety of ways to do this, the most accessible being through the media. The Roadrunner Food Bank website needs to be revamped so the food rescue program is easier to access. Right now, information on the food rescue program is under a tab, Give, that leads to the different partners. It doesn't show anything about the program unless you click on one of the partners. The other way to access information about the food rescue program is under the tab Learn. It leads to several options, one of them being how the food rescue program works. under how the food rescue program works is all the information someone looking to donate would need. For example, New Mexico statutes protecting food donors, Federal Bill Emerson Food Donation Act, and IRS food tax deductions for business. This is all very useful information that should be easier to access on the website. The homepage of the website has a carousel with current information and useful links. The Food Rescue Program link should be included in that carousel. The Roadrunner Food Bank has Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Since they have more followers on Facebook and Instagram, those are the platforms that will have the most reach. Both Facebook and Instagram have features called Stories and Story Highlights. Stories last 24 hours, and Story Highlights acts as a folder for stories you want to keep on the profile. I suggest posting the same stories on both platforms so there's consistency and both audiences are receiving the same information. There are so many options for content. For example, a story could detail a day working in the food rescue program. The content would consist of videos and images of picking up the fresh food from one of their partners, how they transport it, and how they organize and store it, to how they make meals and distribute them. The content can come together by the volunteers that are in each step, sending the videos and images to the person who runs the socials. Or the person who runs the socials can spend the day with the food rescue program volunteers and get the content. Another idea for content is doing informational stories, like doing facts about the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act. There could be stories with facts about food waste and environmental effects. With all the content, there can be a hashtag to help people easily find information about the food rescue program. Some ideas are hashtag food rescue program, hashtag FRP, or hashtag RR Food Rescue. This social media promotion comes at no monetary cost. It does require time and creativity from the volunteers or employees who run the social media accounts. New Mexico is fortunate enough to have magazines with articles and stories about what's happening in New Mexico. Magazines tend to have an entertainment section, things to do, places to visit, where to eat. To promote the food rescue program, I recommend writing a piece to be featured in a magazine's food section. Restaurant owners and workers are very likely to tune in and read the magazine if they themselves are featured. When they do, the food rescue program is reaching that new audience, so that they might donate. 3 magazines that would be great to be featured in are Albuquerque the Magazine, the New Mexico Magazine, and Los Foodies Magazine. The Roadrunner Food Bank would need a volunteer or employee to write a story on the food rescue program. This would require some time and effort in researching the food rescue program, as well as interviewing volunteers and coordinators. In the story, the impact of food waste, the Bill Emerson Good Samaritan Food Donation Act, and tax benefits should be included. A way to keep readers interested is to add a QR code in the article, so they can be directed to the Roadrunner Food Bank website quickly. The QR code would take the reader to more information and applications to donate food. With that information, the restaurants know about the benefits and positive impact they can have on their community. This type of promotion also comes at no monetary cost. Magazines often pay contributors for their writing. With these beginning steps of promoting the food rescue program, plenty of new people will be aware of the program. The nonprofit organization can identify what worked best. From there, the food bank will be able to move forward with promoting their program. Ideally, with a new audience and exposure, there will be more food donations from restaurants, possibly more volunteers and donations. Most importantly, there will be less environmental damage and less hungry New Mexicans. The Roadrunner Food Bank has been in service for many years, and they are part of Feeding America's network of food banks. There's a lot of expertise and resources within the organization to further the food rescue program. The great thing about making an attempt at promoting the program is that there's no cost besides time and labor. This plan will create opportunity for many New Mexicans, opportunities to donate, volunteer, and to eat nutritious meals. If efforts are made to promote the food rescue program, donations from restaurants can be collected. That can trigger a butterfly effect of a better environment in New Mexico, less hungry people that can focus on their studies, families, and work. If people are eating nutritious food, they can live a higher quality life. Thank you.